Good morning, everyone. Welcome to the Daily Show here on the Gray Mane Gaming channel. Happy Thursday, everyone. I'm so happy that you all were able to join me this morning on the Dab. Oh, my. Oh. All right. That dude creeps me out. I'm sorry. But that dude creeps me out. I wish they would have never let him into the valley because he creeps me out. That voice. Oh, no, I don't. No, go away. I don't know if it creeps anyone else out, but that character creeps me out. Anyway, welcome to the Dab. It is my day after birthday day. I eat so much bad food. You know, I don't eat meat, but I had pizza and cake and just, it is one of those days where I just don't want to move. Too much. I don't eat a lot of junk food, and I try to watch the things that I do eat, but it's, you know, your birthday, Christmas, Thanksgiving are the days that you splurge and you overeat and overdrink, and yeah, so that happens, and then you have to get over it. You pay for it the next day, or the Dab day, the day after birthday. Or the DAT, day after Thanksgiving, or the DAC, the day after Christmas. Yeah, you know how that goes. Here we are, the Daily Show, where we talk about just about everything, including dabs and DACs and DATs. The news, I get comments, people saying, I thought this was a gaming channel. Well, it is. But, you know, this is the Daily Show where we are allowed to kind of talk about world news, not politics or anything like that. But, you know, things that are going on in the world. Also, video game news and all that fun stuff. The fun stuff that we like to laugh at and kind of poke fun at sometimes. But one of those stories in the recent news is about the orcanizing. And I said orcanizing, which is the theory that's floating around on Twitter that orcas, killer whales, are organizing other species like dolphins to attack humans, which is happening, well, human boats, not humans. There's never been an attack on a human in the wild from an orca. Maybe in captivity, yes, but not in the wild. There's never been a documented case that I believe has happened in the wild with killer whales and humans. They're very intelligent creatures, and people on Twitter have this thing that they're organizing against us. They've had these attacks in the Straits of Gibraltar on boats where they've chewed off the rudders and put holes in the hulls of these boats and sank them. While that does put people in danger, they have yet to harm a human. But now it's the idea that people are theorizing that they are organizing other sea creatures to attack humans as well. And I guess I don't really blame them for what we have done to our planet. Well, you know, we're caretakers of this planet. We don't own other species. And if you take, places like Yulin, that's going to be starting on the 21st of June, where, they harm animals without any kind of empathy, without any kind of reasoning. They just, Yulin, don't look it up because you'll never get it out of your head. But that needs to end. Stuff like that needs to end. We have these long spots of garbage, miles long in the ocean, of just plastic and tires and everything that humans do. We have seabirds, we have seals that are covered in garbage that get caught with fishing lines wrapped around their necks and nets that they end. I mean, there's actually a group that goes out and removes the nets that are embedded inside of seals, like in their necks, and just because there's so much garbage floating in the ocean. We are supposed to be taking care of this planet. And I don't blame the animals for rebelling if that's what the actual theory is true. I wouldn't blame them. Look at what we do to these poor creatures and what we're ruining. We take a good thing as humans and we destroy everything that is good about this planet. So that, to me, I don't blame them at all. So that is what is in the news so far. As far as gaming news goes, I'm just about completed the campaign in Diablo 4. I love Diablo 4, not for the reasons many think. I know it has this very gory kind of persona, right? It's very gory. It's got a lot of weird elements. So I don't really like gory things. When I was a kid, in a teenager, I liked those kind of movies, the scary movies and stuff like that. But as I've gotten older, I do not like those kind of movies so much. And the games either. I really don't care for like scares and blood and gore. But the thing about Diablo is it's like Christmas because you're chasing the carrot all the time. You're trying to get really cool items to drop. I'm after a mount now. It's a moose mount. It's rare. And I've been chasing that and trying to get it. And it's like Christmas where you go out, you hit things, you break things, you get treasure goblins, you get world bosses, and they drop things, and you hope that it's your present that you wanted, right? That's the attraction of Diablo 4, I think. It's just that you hope for that kind of thing. I left Tears of the Kingdom 4. I'm kind of glad that I did. There was an article yesterday on Tears of the Kingdom that I thought was interesting, and they posed the question, is Tears of the Kingdom even a Zelda game? And I kind of agree with what they said in it. They said that that Tears of the Kingdom moved further away from the iconic traits that define the Zelda franchise. And Breath of the Wild did the same thing, where they're not really Zelda games. They're more like an Assassin's Creed with Zelda characters. And I have to agree with that. I think that's probably what turned me away from those two games. I did not complete Tears of the Kingdom. I did not complete Breath of the Wild. Every other Zelda game, I completed. And I think that the downfall, I don't know if it's a downfall, but the change, I think, started for me in Zelda Sword in the Sky, or whatever it was called, where I felt it just deviated too much from, maybe it was the Wind Waker. It just deviated too much from the prior Zelda games. I love Majora's Mask. I love the Ocarina of Time. And I thought that those games were classic. And Tears of the Kingdom is nothing like those. It doesn't have the charm, I don't think. And it's really more an Assassin's Creed game with Zelda characters in it. And I think that's why I kind of didn't really take to it that much or that well. So, yeah, that's the article. The article says it's not really a Zelda game. It is more like a Assassin's Creed or Shadow of Mordor type game. So, yeah, I tend to agree with that. All right, let's see what we have for questions. Today's trivia question was on this Dab Day after birthday. Yesterday's question was Mork and Mindy had a baby, and what was the baby's name? And it was Mearth. Mearth was the name of the baby. I guess that's a combination of Mork and Mindy M with Earth, so Mearth. That was the question. So we're going to see who got it right. 20 points for any Happy Days questions or spin-offs. So anything to do with Happy Days or its spin-offs will earn you 20 points on trivia instead of 10. Also, the new question for tomorrow is, Mearth was not a baby, really. It was a giant egg and hatched an adult. What was the name of the actor who played Mearth? He was like a comedian in the 70s. I didn't really know a lot about him. I looked him up and stuff, and very... I guess iconic. I saw him on like Johnny Carson and stuff. I don't know what movies he was in. I know he was a comedian, but I've never seen any of his stuff. But what was his name? What was the name of the actor that played Mearth? All right, let's see. We have our first comment from, if I missed some of your comments, I had to reshoot this video again. Something's wrong with the sound in Dreamlight Valley because it was recording half of what I said, and then it would stop, and then it would come back. I don't know what's going on. After the update, this has been happening quite often. So if I miss some of your questions, it's because I've already read them once, and I went through them, and I'll probably miss them. Hopefully I don't. But if I do, I apologize. All right, Brenda McBride says, Happy Thursday, Greymane. Good morning. Well, good morning, Brenda. Thank you. Brenda says, Mork and Mindy's baby was named Mearth. That is when I lost interest in the show. Oh, really? Yeah. That was... so when they had the baby, that was it for you? Mearth is correct. Thank you so much, Brenda. Shauna Rice says, I'm sorry, but that is a crap move that Gameloft is charging for this stuff. It is quite expensive. I think that $37.50 for a tool set is quite steep. When you have the Scrooge McDuck skin so much cheaper, for a skin for 4 tools, just seems outrageous to me to pay $37.50. I like them. I like the tools, right? I like the way they look, but I might pay $1,000 for them, maybe $1,500. I'm not going to pay $37.50 for them. That's close to $15 for just a few skins on your tools. So no, I think that's unreasonable. Ian Gator. Hello, Ian. Ian says, just curious, why don't you have a thanks button on your channel for donations? Thanks button. Well, because if I look at when I first created this channel, I was watching like other YouTubers and stuff. And, most YouTubers, I'm not saying all, but a lot of them make their videos to line their pockets with money from other people's hard-earned coin. They want your money through Patreon, and they want you to be a member, and they're always handing out, or wanting handouts to put money in their pocket. And I said, I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to come on here and try to end cruelty, try to get all these animals out of shelters and then collect money on that, because it doesn't seem like it's ethical to me. It doesn't seem right to me. I'm not going to line my pockets on I'd feel guilty about collecting money. In fact, I pay out more than I would ever make on this channel in the contest. I pay out more. So I give more of my money than I'd ever make on this channel. Right? So it's, I don't know. I would never, I couldn't feel right about it. Because I'm here to save animals, not line my pockets with other people's money. I do ask, if you want to donate to this channel, go to your local shelter and donate to them, and just tell them that it is, because of this channel that I'm giving you money. Please go and subscribe to the channel, because we want to save more animals, and I want to help shelters save more animals. So if they need help, they can come here and we can talk to them, and we can help them get their animals networked and stuff like that. Or if you want to also give to people who are out trying to stop Yulin. There's people that, there's organizations out there that have volunteered to go over to China, which isn't an easy place to go to, and they stop these caravans that are carrying in cats and dogs for the Yulin festival to, be used as food, and they're tortured. But these people are stopping them. So often what happens is they'll stop these caravans and they'll pay more for the dogs and the cats that are on the back of these trucks than the people at Yulin would pay for them. So they'll buy them out. So they obviously, they obviously need donations. So if you want, you can make donations to that. That's what I ask. I don't want. I'm very grateful, and I'm very, very happy that people are willing to want to donate to my channel. I'm so appreciative of it, Ian, and you're a hero, dude. Honest hero for even asking. So yeah, absolutely appreciate you. I appreciate you asking me that, and you're a true hero. So thank you so much, my friend. And yeah, if you want to donate, please, anyone, your local shelter or to one of the Yulin organizations. Not the Yulin themselves, but the people who are going out to rescue the animals that are being taken to that nasty place. So please, if that's what you want to do, and make sure to mention the channel and to have them come here and subscribe so we can get the word out and save more and more animals through this channel. Thank you so much. I appreciate each and every one of you. Ian also says, also, it seems like my Bibbidi Bobbidi Oops quest is bugged. I have all the items, but it isn't letting me give them to the fairy godmother. Yeah, it happens, doesn't it? Really, they need to have a to where you can abandon your quests and restart them. And if this game wants to improve its quality of life, that's what they need to implement. Is the ability to take a quest, and if it glitches, or if to be able to abandon it and restart it. And that's what this game really, really needs. So I hope they do that at some point. Yeah, I'm sorry, and I hope you get that fixed. Debbie McLaughlin says, happy birthday. I'm very happy you were born. That is so sweet, Debbie. Thank you so much. Wow, that just makes my heart. Ooh, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. That is very kind of you to say, and I'm so happy that you made that comment. You just made my day. Thank you. I appreciate that, Debbie. Holly Larson says it's a bilirubin light for babies born with jaundice, I believe. Oh, you're talking about what Neojet said when she almost didn't make it. I'm glad she did. I'm glad that she was okay. Pronounced bilirubin. Okay. Shauna Rice says, happy birthday to you, Greymane. Thank you. It's my dab today, but thank you. I appreciate you saying that, Shauna Rice. Thank you so much. Brenda McBride says, looks awesome to the Star Wars Outlaws first trailer and gameplay. It does look amazing. Sir Duxworthy III says, I'm glad I quit this game. This is getting ridiculous with paywalls after the newest update 5. The game has officially become a crappy mobile game on console and ruined itself, and is killing itself slowly. Yeah, I mean, they're really high priced. I mean, they're really, really outrageous on... I mean, you don't have to buy them. That's your choice. And, I mean, people that want them will pay that price if they really want them. And I think that's good. I mean, at least you're getting a product that you want. But I think some of the things are just really, really too high priced. Daniel Clinton says on Star Wars Outlaws, I can't wait for the game. Are you going to do a walkthrough of the game? I sure am. Sure am going to do a walkthrough. I can't wait for that game to come out. It looks amazing. RedK says, I bought the tools with no hesitation. I would regret not buying them. They make me happy. As long as that's what it does, then that's perfect, RedK. Makes you happy, then go for anything that makes you happy. Right on, my friend. We've got Pink Rose says, great video on locate brother Armias on Star Wars Jedi Survivor. We're going to do another one of those today. RedK says Mearth. Yes, that is correct. Thank you, RedK. Awesome looking game, says Pink Rose for Star Wars Outlaws. It is a beautiful looking game. RedK says, my nephew would watch Gunsmoke and Bonanza. He loves cowboys. When he was a teenager, it was his birthday. Asked him if he still liked cowboys, and he said yes. I asked him because he was a child then, and I know people grow out of stuff when they get older. That Christmas, he turned on the TV onto a cowboy movie when they weren't looking. I absolutely love MeTV and all their repeats. I think Gunsmoke, which is what I watch a lot of, I like Matt Dillon and Festus and all that, but way before my time. But it was like one of the longest running shows on TV ever. It's had a long, long run. Absolutely love that show. I like some parts of Bonanza, like a few of the episodes when like Haas dresses up as the Easter Bunny and he's out in the woods and they keep on seeing this rabbit pop up. And also where he thinks he sees leprechauns and his brother's out there and like Haas is like trying to call the leprechauns. He's like, yoo-hoo! And his brother Little Joe hears him and wanders up on him and he hides behind a tree and then he goes, in reply to Haas, he goes, yoo-hoo! And then Haas is like, yoo-hoo! And it just goes back and forth, and it makes me laugh every time I see that episode. It is just so funny. But yeah, good show. Kristy Crow says Mearth, I believe. Yes, Mearth is the right answer. Kristy Crow says, I'm enjoying Speedstorm for sure. I like Speedstorm. It is fun. Season 2 is great, Kristy. I think it's awesome. Kristy says the only thing about Speedstorm is lag is bad. It is really laggy sometimes, but it's new and everyone's playing it. That's why. Angela Davis says, good morning, and the name of Mork and Mindy's child was Mearth. I hope you have a magical day. Thank you, Angela, and that is the correct answer. Pink Rose says, good morning. I hope you had a wonderful birthday. I did. Thank you so much. I ate too much, though. Trivia answer is Mearth McConnell. Yes. Have a magical day. Thank you, Pink Rose. Pink Rose says, I think I forgot to answer Tuesday's trivia question. I was going to say Mork and Mindy because it was my favorite TV show. Oh, well, it was. You like Mork and Mindy? Did you leave it when they had Mearth? Neojet says, hi for trivia, Mearth McConnell. I'm sleepy. Good night. Good night. Have a great sleep, Neojet. And that is it for comments today. If I missed your comment, I'm sorry. I did have to restart this recording once again because I don't know what's going on with the audio, but I'll figure it out, hopefully. Let's see. Because of the recording, I did buy stuff at Scrooges, so we're going to skip Scrooges today and end the show right quickly because I want to get it out. It's already getting late. So I hope you all have a wonderful, wonderful, magical Thursday or dab day. Take some of that magic, spread it to your friends, your pets, your family, everyone around you. Go out and make someone's day, wishing them a magical day because that's how we change the world, my friends. If you have the inclination to donate, please go to your local animal shelter and give them the money. Tell them to come here and subscribe that you're donating because this crazy guy on the internet doesn't want my money. But you know what? It's not that I don't want your money. It's just that I think it wouldn't be ethical for me to collect people's money under the guise of helping out animals, because to me that would not seem right. I would rather you put it towards the animals. That's what this channel's for. Absolutely love that you guys are willing to, sacrifice just to make this channel. Really love you guys for it. So please, go out there, donate to your local shelter, or you can donate to the the rescuers of Yulin, the people that are trying to get the animals out of Yulin and save those poor animals for a really, really nasty happening that awaits them if they make it to Yulin. It's just don't look it up. You don't want to see this. It is not something that it's just the worst of humanity. But please, if you can find an organization that is saving them and they need money, take your money and donate it to them. I appreciate you so much. You don't know how much that it means to me that you ask me. It means I'm doing something right. It means that you think I'm worth, the hard-earned money that you make. And I absolutely, just appreciate you for that. So thank you. Thank you so much. I'll see you all on the Daily Show tomorrow. I'll be putting up a video today for Jedi Survivor. It will have a keyword. There's a hint for you. That's not really a hint. I'm just telling you. It's going to have a keyword. Contest ends in 6 days. I will see you on those videos. Have a great dab, everyone.